Sylvester Spicer will go at it with Marlon Jones. It's controlled by Jones of Oklahoma City, and the Stars will move right to left in the first half. Everett Taylor defends out high. Pass to the top of the key is intercepted by Sylvester Spicer. He is quickly fouled as he runs into the front court, goes down the lane. Spicer active early in this one for the Hillcats.
Well, we've got a nice little crowd here at the Claremore Expo Center. You look across the seats over there, not many empty seats. And I don't know what's going on behind us, but I tell you what, Thursday night, it would be nice to see this place packed for the number 2 team in the country playing our number 1 Hillcat.
To the free throw line, Spicer fouled in the act of shooting. He misses the first of 2. He was raked on the arm by Alonzo James. James with his first and team foul number 1. Just 13 seconds in, Spicer with the good defensive play on the intercept, and now he misses both free throws. Ball is deflected out of bounds off of Rogers State. It will be Oklahoma City basketball. The Hillcats will pressure full court after Spicer misses both free throw attempts. Inbounds passer not guarded, and it's brought in to the far sideline to Alonzo James. Now back to White. He'll run the floor in the front court, hand off, and Richard Jackson lays it up and through. Richard Jackson gave this Hillcat Ball Club fits in the first meeting. 2-0 Oklahoma City. Post feed, right block, Spicer spins, shoots, and he's fouled again. Spicer to the left hand, and now to the free throw line for a second time in his many trips down offensively for the Hillcats.
Well, you better believe that Oklahoma City is prepared for Rogers State's pressure. And you saw that time when they got the ball in bounds, it was one quick pass, and it was a layup on the other end. So Rogers State is going to have to make sure they have a guy back to defend that, because Oklahoma City has the speed and quickness to pick that apart.
Spicer makes the first 74% foul shooter. Rogers State enters play tonight averaging 83 points a game, allowing 69 to Spice Banks. The second foul shot to deadlock at 2. Oklahoma City averages 74 points a game, gives up 70. Game tied at 2, 19-22 to play in the first half. Oklahoma City's developed. Jackson sets the offense out high, dribbles around a screen, moving left. Screen provided by James now for Richard Jackson. He'll move right, stop at the wing. It's a good, thick point guard. Low center of gravity. Jamel White dribbles around the defense. Curls, stops at the elbow, misses a 15-footer, offensive rebound, and then it's deflected out of the hands of Jones underneath at the baseline. It will stay in the front court with Oklahoma City. Game tied at 2, 19:03 left in the first half.
Yeah, Richard Jackson is not your typical looking point guard. Low center of gravity set, 6 foot, 205 pounds, almost unstoppable offense.
Post feed underneath, bucket put in. Marlon Jones banks it in for a 4-2 Stars lead. Mo Rutherford top of the key, hands off to Donlin, and works it to Reynolds. Back between the circles, Mo Rutherford. 4-2 Stars, 18:42 to play in the first half. Al Reynolds on the wing. He will play it to Donlin. Big Abe back to Reynolds. 15 to shoot for Rogers State. Not a lot of movement on the offensive end for the Hillcats. Taylor to Rutherford. He'll step back. Mo doesn't ordinarily shoot the 3, but this time he steps back and buries it.
Well, teams are starting to really lay off from Mo because they know he wants to penetrate. But if you lay off him too much, he'll rise up and knock that 3 down.
Maybe that'll get the Hillcats going here in this one. 5-4 lead for Rogers State. 18-12 to play in the first half. Jamel White sets the offense, dribbles around the perimeter, picks up his dribble and passes. Now in the post, it comes down low to Jones. Jones defended by Donlin. Fades away, misses an 8-footer. It's tipped up around the rim, off the rim. Offensive rebound, follow shot, doesn't go. Inside for James, rebound Rogers State. Hillcats push. Here's Everett Taylor, skips by the defense to the rim. He lays it in, count the bucket, he's fouled.
That was such great activity on this end. Rogers State couldn't get the rebound, but they kept tipping. And then what Abe Donlin did so good, he got the rebound. Most big guys like to show, hey, I got a rebound, I'm going to stick my arms out. Not him. He gets the ball up, and Everett Taylor then just explodes to the basket on the other end.
Everett Taylor with the blow-by in the bucket, now a chance at a conventional three-point play. Foul on Marlon Jones, his second already of Oklahoma City, third team foul. Taylor can't cash in at the free throw line for the Hillcats. 7-4 the score. Rogers State up 3 early. Nearly 2.5 minutes gone by as Richard Jackson loafs across the timeline. He'll play it left wing, Jamel White. White crossover, dribbles baseline. He is bodied up by Taylor, passes it baseline far corner. Caught by Jackson, drives, middle of the paint, fadeaway jumper, good. He never left his feet, really, but he somehow scored over the outstretched arms of Abram Donlin.
That's exactly what I said. That kid just causes you fits. He's almost unstoppable.
Underneath, layup attempt missed by Spicer. Went left hand from the right side and missed it. And now a breakout. DeVell Jackson has his shot swatted away, out of bounds by Abram Donlin.
Well, I think they're going to get a foul right there on Rutherford. First got him with the hack, and then Abe Donlin comes and swats it, and that's what they do call. But that's a great job of Abe Donlin getting back to help protect against the back end.
Well, Richard Jackson, the point guard, had 25 game high in the first meeting.
And you're right, he can't jump over his shoes. I mean, he jumps about 2 inches, but he has a knack. Kids out of New York, there's different styles of basketball all over the country. Kids out of New York aren't three-point shooters. They'll take everything to the basket, and hit that mid-range jumper. That's what he does.
At the foul line, first one up and through for DeVell Jackson. We see Eric Young off the bench, the junior from UT San Antonio, and also Rod Rogers out of DeSoto, Texas, the senior, check in for the Hillcats. It's about that time. They hit that 3 minutes in or so, right about the 17-minute mark of the first half. Those two jump up off the bench, ready to infuse some energy and offense. DeVell Jackson makes the second free throw. And the Stars have an 8-7 lead over Rogers State. 3 minutes in. Rogers plays it to EY right wing. Steps back after he dribbles left, shoots a three, it rims off, and the ball is bounced out of bounds off of Oklahoma City's Alonzo James. It will stay in the front court with the Cats. 1 point lead for the Stars with just under 16:52 to play in the first half. Ball brought into Reynolds. He gives it to Eric Young. In the post, Rod Rogers. Kick out. Left wing three. Reynolds misses it. Rebound off of Spicer, controlled by Oklahoma City. Jackson breaks up ahead and passes to DeVell Jackson, running the floor. And the ball is deflected out of bounds on the baseline. We also have a reach-in foul called against Rogers State.
You know, Mo Rutherford and Abe Donlin do a really nice job for this team starting out the games. They know they're going to play 3 minutes, and then Rod Rogers and Eric Young come in. In the 3 minutes they play, here's steal.
And the inbounds pass taken away. Eric Young to the other end, the two-handed dunk.
All I can say is they're lucky Eric Young wasn't warmed up, because there would have been some highlight deal. But he just comes in the game, and he effortlessly puts both elbows above the rim. What I was saying about Abe and Rutherford, they do such a good job of getting the team off to a start. And then when you bring Young and Rogers in, the whole athletic level turns up about 6 notches.
Cats lead 9-8. Jackson goes to the reverse, missed it, scooping it up and around the rim. The air ball rebounded by Rod Rogers. Pushes to Reynolds, lobs to Young, back to the trailer, and Spicer lays it through.
I want to go back to this defensive play where this was made. Rod Rogers left his man from 15 feet away, intimidated the shot, got the rebound, and in midair comes out with the outlet. So 3 great plays, and that's what I say. If you watch Rod Rogers enough, I believe the guy's a pro. I don't think it's going to happen right away, but somewhere down the line, Rod Rogers is going to be a pro.
Baseline right drive, Vinicius Tilo kicks it off, and the layup is up and through from Jamel White. We see Vinicius Tilo, long, lanky. Where's number 3? He is out of Ribeirão Preto, Brazil. 6'8" sophomore forward. Oklahoma City with the basketball after Rogers State lead by 1 now. Turnover by the Hillcats. 15:22 to play the first half.
Going back to my comments about Rogers, you got to watch him game in, game out to appreciate him like I have. And if I'm a coach in the CBA or the D-League, I'm going to take that guy and put him on my team, and he's a guy that'll stand there for 4 or 5 years, maybe 2 or 3 years, and eventually, like a Muriel Ely, a Vince Askew, guys like that, will end up getting a call. I really, in my heart, believe he has that kind of ability.
15:09 to play in the first half. Here's Scotty Farrington off the bench, freshman, 6'8", out of Houston, Texas, Christian Life Center, and also coming into the ballgame, Chris Francis, sophomore, Matt Kellogg, junior college transfer. Shot up and through, it'll count. A foul is called as Oklahoma City retakes the lead with the drive inside from DeVell Jackson.
Well, Oklahoma City doesn't have the depth that Rogers State do, but they have the same players. I mean, they've got good ability. Their guard court is outstanding. Shooting, they can all get to the basket. And then their big guys are solid. They're not as good as our big guys, but they're solid. This is a team that on any night definitely can beat you.
DeVell Jackson completes the three-point play. He has 5 points early, 13-11. The Stars up by 2. 5 minutes in, Rod Rogers, front court, handles top of the key. Passes off to Francis. Far corner, Young raises, shoots a 3 and knocks it down. It's actually a long 2 for EY.
Rod Rogers got to be careful right now because he got away with a push away, and the ref said something to him. And next time, if he's not careful, he's going to get called on that one.
Game tied at 13. Ball comes to Jackson on the wing. 14:35 left in the first half. Here's Tilo, the Brazilian, shoots a three and swishes it through over Rogers, closing late.
Well, outside the 12 Hillcats, that's become me and your second favorite player.